Welcome back here at Cisco Live 2026. I wanted to continue to show you some of the things in the booth and some of the demos I've lined up here. One of the biggest and most important areas for our operations is going to be the energy sector. And you can see here that we're modeling different areas of the energy operation. And we're doing things from natural gas to substation, but if you think about monitoring a remote pipeline for energy and moving to natural gas, to automating the substation, to managing distributed energy resources and how we do that. And overall, probably one of the most things is how do we detect a fault detection. So we built this model here as of a model city in a residential area where you could actually see these platforms at work. And we talked about in the earlier video, this 1005, a new generation router. And you can see that, we're using that as a small form factor device operating here on this pipeline. And for this remote pipeline, you can see that we have solar panels here. So that is a perfect use case for this low power draw router as well. So think about solar, think about wind farms, think about all the things that would actually require a super low power draw. And the next use case, we start thinking about the substation. And in this case, we're looking at the 1101 and how we would actually monitor and power routing and connectivity to substations. And we start talking about distributed resources. And we start looking at how we would actually continuing to monitor things from the substation out through the power grid, out through the residential and distribution of power to business. So huge opportunities to actually gain visibility inside this space. And we'd love to come in and help you be part of that operation and show you how we can embed intelligence into your utility grid operations. So with that, I'm going to stop and pause this video. Once again, trying to keep these fairly concise and short. But actually, before I do want to talk a little bit about these low power routers here again. It's back to the power utility grid. So you look at these two platforms and you think about what their usability is. And this is an example, super small form factor. It's a cellular connected router. It's sitting here behind and being powered via the solar panel. So it's in a small enclosure, small form factor, small power draw, and being powered by solar. So this is a huge advantage. And the same thing when you go into wind farms, if we want it, powered by wind turbines. And here's an example of an 1101. This may be in a substation or distributed area where we actually have a little bit more rack space, a little bit more power, a little bit more types of connectivity, that you can see the 1101 as being a point of reference there in this cabinet. So with that, I'm going to stop this video. There'll be more to come. I hope you enjoyed it, and please feel free to reach out and ask questions, comment, like this video. Love to have interactions and to further discuss this platform.